In response to the growing violence against Tesla, the FBI has now launched a task force targeting the criminals behind these vile, evil attacks, as they are now raising new domestic terrorism concerns. The FBI is also telling Tesla owners to be extra vigilant as authorities now work to stop the violence. And while the FBI is working to end the violence against Tesla, well, some Democrats and members of the state-run legacy media mob appear to be celebrating the company and Elon Musk's woes, including the left's new rising star, Jasmine Crockett, who actually said that she wished for Elon Musk to, quote, be taken down. Take a look again at her vile comments.
I am truly here for very selfish reasons. Starting with on March 29th, it's my birthday. And all I want to see happen on my birthday is for Elon to be taken down. Yes.
Now, these comments did prompt a strong warning from the Attorney General Pam Bondi and literally said, tread carefully. Has Jasmine Crockett learned anything? Well, you wouldn't know it based on what she said about Texas Senator Ted Cruz over the weekend. Take a look.
But, like, it's Ted Cruz. I mean, like, this dude has to be knocked over the head, like, hard, right? Like, there is no niceties with him, like, at all. Like, you go clean off on him, right?
All right, the Attorney General, Pam Bondi, is with us now. Okay, so if you talk about taking somebody out or taking them down or knocking somebody over the head and knocking them over the head hard, are those threats of violence?
Yeah, Sean, it is. And you know, after she said that about Elon, she said, well, I didn't mean violence. But, however, your words have consequences. And what happened after she said that about Elon Musk, she's a Texan in her own home state. After she said that, this morning, 3 explosive devices were found in Austin, Texas. So she needs to unequivocally denounce the violence. She must apologize immediately, not only to all Texans, but to our country, to the American shareholders of Tesla, because she is promoting violence. And then you showed the clip of what she said about Senator Cruz. I believe she probably will be censured by Congress for saying that. You know, people don't learn. She's using her public persona, her public platform to increase her followers, to increase her significance, and she is threatening lives, safety. You know, when she did this at Tesla, Sean, people's lives are in danger. This is America. We're in a free country, and she's yet encouraging this violence in our country. Think of all the lives that could have been jeopardized in Texas just today by her words and what she's done. But she didn't stop with that. She continued on with Senator Cruz. She has to apologize immediately and denounce the violence.
What do you make of people that make threats like this? Aren't there laws against making terroristic threats?
Sean, it's interesting that these people wrap themselves in the First Amendment, but they hate Elon Musk because he's practicing the First Amendment. And, you know, they're words, but again, words have consequences, and she does need to tread very carefully. We don't know what else she's saying, what else she's doing, but she needs to immediately apologize and denounce this, because even in her home state, violence is happening after she made these statements. It's dangerous. Yeah. She has to know it's dangerous. And she's calling for further insurrection on her birthday this weekend.
If you remember in President Trump's first term, Maxine Waters said, you know, I would take Trump out tonight, or Madonna saying, I think an awful lot about blowing up the White House. And other similar threats, and get in their face and follow them into grocery stores and at the gas station and get a crowd, and, you know, just dangerous rhetoric. Let me ask you about these judges that seem to be usurping the power, the constitutional power of the president with these rulings. And there was an appeal to the D.C. Circuit today, and as it relates to this one judge who's trying to take away the president's deportation authority, which, by the way, my understanding is was upheld by the Supreme Court in 1948. And in that ruling, did they not say that once the president makes that determination, it is not subject to judicial review?
Yes. Sean, they did, and it's the Alien Enemies Act. That is a very well established. It's an old law, but a very good law. And you know, we're under modern day warfare now with these terrorists in our country, and we had every right. President Trump had every right to ship these terrorists out of our country, which he did. Flew them to a prison in El Salvador where they are safely housed tonight, and that's why Americans are safer. Judge Boasberg is trying to control our entire federal policy, our foreign policy, everything we do. One single district judge. So, yeah, we had about a 2.5-hour argument today in front of the district court. I'm fairly confident we will be successful, and this judge will be knocked down in his ruling, his very poor ruling. You know, you've got Boasberg trying to control that. We've got Judge Chuckin trying to control our money with USAID, EPA. We have other judges trying to control our military aid, what they said about Pete Hegseth, making personal attacks against Pete Hegseth. One single district judge thinks that he can control our entire country, and he can't do it. None of these judges can do it. We will be successful on appeal, and we will continue to make America great again, because that's Donald Trump's directive, and that's what he's doing, and he's keeping us safe, and he's not going to stop. And these judges are apoplectic because they cannot control making America safe again, making America great again, and making America prosperous again. And Donald Trump is going to continue that regardless of their horrible rulings.
What about this Obama-appointed judge on the U.S. Circuit judge basically saying Nazis get better treatment under the Alien Enemies Act? Why would Democrats be fighting on behalf of gang members from Tren de Aragua to stay in the country?
Yeah, she was part of the 3-judge panel today. It was a Bush judge, a Trump judge, and of course the Obama judge is the one who made those statements today. I think the question should be, of course, how fast can we get terrorists out of our country? How fast can we get illegal aliens who are committing the most violent crimes in our country out? Instead, she is defending them and trying to keep them in our country, Sean, but it's not going to work. It's over, because we are going to fight to keep America safe.
All right, Pam Bondi, I'm glad you and Kash Patel are working hard to get these people committing domestic acts of terrorism. Thank you for being with us.